Hey dolls, welcome to Plastic Chic's Closet. So today we are going to be reviewing this new doll company that basically took the doll community by storm. So these are the Gloria MieMie Collection, or GMColl dolls. So GMColl basically stands for Gloria MieMie Collection, and this is, since we are in US, so we get our our dolls from Bert or Bertrand or the plastic curator, and he's been awesome and in terms of like really distributing. But let me tell you guys, these dolls are really extra exclusive because they're only like an edition of like 60. So I think I got a paper cut from the box. Basically, I drew blood on this doll. So here's the very first one. This is the blonde version of Aurora Preston. She is literally like my favorite doll of the moment. So this doll was actually released in July of 2025, and there was two of them. This collection was called Opposites Attract Aurora. She didn't have a last name yet back then, but later on she became Aurora Preston. And let me tell you, this is probably one of the most gorgeous sculpts I've seen in a while, and I would really love to thank Gloria for producing this. In my opinion, the heads are a little smaller than I would have loved, but they are such gorgeous dolls to photograph, and I've been enjoying them ever since. And since she was released in July, and I believe we didn't get her until like August or September, so I've been sitting on these dolls for like the last, I would say, 6 months. Well, this video has been sitting here for the last 6 months. So this Opposites Attract collection actually came with two Auroras. One was blonde and then one was dark haired, or they called it Raven. And they both have the same screening, just different hair colors. And between the two, I really could not tell you which one is my favorite. That's why I ended up getting both. And then I'll show you later on, this collection also came with an outfit. But again, this two dolls were an edition of 60 each. So there were only 60 blondes produced and then 60 raven haired produced worldwide. So I don't know what was the distribution in terms of like continents, because I know Europe had their own allotment, China. It looks like I got number, what is this? I think number 3 or 53. So I am really excited and very happy that I was able to actually get these two. So it looks like I got 60 out of 60. I got one of the last ones of the blonde one. I also think these are some of the dolls that I would never let go. These will be forever part of technically my collection. And let's go ahead and open the fashion pack that came with this collection. So from what I understand, I didn't see what was the the edition size for this doll, but this doll was basically offered. I only got one because we were able to get maybe two, but this is like a complete inspiration from the Chanel Fall Winter 2006, and it's probably one of my favorite looks, and I can't believe that they actually reproduced this. When this came down the runway, Gemma Ward was wearing it, and I was like, oh, I love that look. And it kind of gave me a little bit of a nostalgic moment when they actually released this, and I knew exactly what the inspiration was. So thank you, Gloria, again for basically making this look for a lot of us doll collectors who grew up around that time and like have those core memories of these fashions. And I really love like the fashion references that Gloria has done, not with just this collection, and also the next collection that you will see that's being unboxed in here as well. And as you know, Gloria has announced that they will start selling bodies for these dolls in 2026. But for now, we are going to be using Integrity Toys body. I don't have a Japan skin tone. I don't have two of them. So one of them will just have to be blush, or I think it's FR white. So I'm going to put one in FR white and one in actually cream, because I actually do not have a Japan skin tone that would match these two bodies, because as you know, IT only releases bodies here and there, and they're not really the stock is very low. So we're just going to be using these two bodies that we had in stock. So again, I am using an FR white and also a cream body for these two. So I'm just deciding which one will go with which, so that you don't really see the difference. But I think we are going to be using the FR white on the blonde Aurora, and then the cream on the raven-haired Aurora. As you can tell, with proper lighting, you really don't see a difference, but I think in terms of like just lighting and editing, you won't really tell. In person, I could really see the difference with the skin tone differences, but it doesn't really bother me that much. And also, I have a very strict rule to myself that I will not buy like a really expensive second market on a lot of things. So especially the bodies being like $80 to $90, some of them like going up to $100, especially with those like high demand skin tones such as like Japan and then also Hungarian. Those are very high demand bodies, and those bodies can go up to like $100, and plus you add shipping and taxes, it just becomes too much for me. So I'd rather wait and then or borrow from other dolls than buying new bodies. But let's go back to these Auroras. As you can tell, they have like really pretty soft hair. They're not well gelled. And then we're going to be picking looks to put on Aurora, and I think she would be the perfect Snow White. What do you guys think? So this dress is actually done by designer Doll Hive, and I think she would make a great Snow White. I've been trying to find the perfect Snow White, and I've been like holding off on this look that I got made last year, or actually 2 years ago now, and she would make the great Snow White. And this one, of course, would be a great Sleeping Beauty or Aurora, and I think we'll be putting her on something like cream or white to keep her a little bit angelic. And again, if you guys were wondering, the doll heads alone without the bodies, they were at that time priced at $110, and then the outfit was $50. So I think they're actually priced reasonably. I know second market, these dolls, just the heads alone, I've seen them go up to maybe $250 or $300, some more. I know some collectors have started buying these dolls for trades, which I really hate. So I really am sticking to the whole, if I don't win the lottery or don't get picked, I will not look for them. But we are going to be putting that Chanel Fall Winter 2006 look on this doll that basically came with a collection. We are going to be putting it on the blonde Aurora, and then we're going to be using that Snow White look onto the raven-haired Aurora. And another thing about these dolls, if I didn't mention, the raven-haired one actually has brown eyes, and then the blonde one has a blue eyes. And if you're not also familiar of Gloria's work, she started as a one-of-a-kind artist. She would sell a lot of like repainted heads, and they would sell out quick. I unfortunately don't have any of her one-of-a-kinds that I am going to be showing on here, but maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I've gotten it from trades. You'll never know, because some of those, there are some dolls in my collection that I just don't want to share. But with this outfit, with this fashion pack, the outfit actually came with, of course, the dress. The dress is fully lined, and it also came with matching stockings along with that. It also came with little stud earrings, and then also here's the little stud earrings. This fashion pack was actually priced at $50. So it came with, again, the earrings, the dress, and then the stockings as well. And then it also came with little, It came with little stones in case those things falls out. You could easily like glue them, and then I don't know what that was. So here it is. See, love the dress. It looks so delicate, and I'm actually really scared to put this on because I feel like I'm going to end up ripping it, but you just have to be very careful. It's one of those fabrics that are just very delicate, and this dress is just so beautiful. It is like the perfect miniature version of that Chanel look. Oh, love it. All right, let's go ahead and put the dress on. First, let's go ahead and put on the dress on the blonde Aurora. And if you were wondering, she does have snaps in the back. It's not one of those hooks, but it's black snaps that easily hides on the back of the dress, so it's easily hidden. So I really love that detail as well, because I feel like snaps are actually really way more efficient on dressing the doll. So thank you for that detail. Really am a sucker for like designers that do little details like this, that's actually think of how we dress our dolls so it's easily put on and taken off, especially with those snaps. So kudos to the design team for the GMColl dolls for this look. And the next look that we're using on the raven-haired Aurora is actually a white, like short balloon dress. This one is from I Am Kasumi Dolls. I'm going to tag her as well. And this is a dress that she made for me back in 2023. And you've probably seen it in my collection here and there. So I do use it occasionally because I do love this white look. We'll probably put that Snow White look on her later on, but I don't think we'll have time. But I think I wanted to do like a whole, because the name of these dolls are opposites attract, so I wanted to put the blonde one in the black dress, and I wanted to have like a white dress on the raven-haired one to kind of have them, of course, opposites and still work together in a way. And if you are new to this channel and you aren't subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and also please hit that like button as well. And if you're still craving more content from me, definitely do consider follow me on Instagram at plastic_chic. So with this black dress, the white dress actually has like hooks in the back, and I think this doll was meant for a smaller doll, like a Barbie model muse. That's why the back looks a little loose, but the fabric that she chose was really nice. I think this is mulberry silk. That's why it's a little delicate as well. So you have to be really careful if a fabric is especially mulberry silk, because it can easily like rip or tear and also possibly stain. But I'm really happy with the quality of this dress. It photographs really well, actually. So if you do want to see pictures of this dress, just definitely scroll through my Instagram account. You'll see a bunch of them. And then we're just pairing a pair of white pumps from Integrity Toys with this dress. And then for the black dress look with the Chanel, I think for this shoot, we're just going to be using a pair of black pumps. I know from the runway from the fall winter 2006 Chanel show, she was actually wearing boots with this, but I think for now we are just going to pair her with these black pumps, of course, again from Integrity Toys. And here she is. I don't know, guys, what do you think about this doll? I think she is so freaking pretty. She's probably by far one of my favorite dolls of 2025, and I am really excited for GMColl and see what 2026 brings us. I know they're planning on doing a membership, so definitely check them out. Their Instagram is at GMColl_, and I believe they will be announcing their yearly membership already pretty soon. And also, like I mentioned earlier, that they have been teasing us that they will actually be coming out with their own bodies to sell this coming year. So definitely look out for that. And that was one of the things I'm really excited for them as well. And another thing that I love about, let's go back to this character, Aurora Preston. She just looks like a, whatchamacallit, like an older Poppy Parker or like a younger sister for Erin Salston, which is like also one of my real favorite Integrity Toys characters. But there's something about this sculpt that I've seen a couple renditions of her already, and she's just so freaking pretty. So aside from this character, there are a couple other characters that came out from 2025 from Gloria or from GMColl that I really love. And one of them is actually Algra or Sheeny. So I know Algra will be the next doll we are actually going to be unboxing in this same video. So definitely stay tuned for that. But definitely let me know what you guys think about these two dolls for now. I know these were the first dolls from GMColl that was released, so I was really lucky that I was able to get these two. For the second round, I wasn't so lucky to get the second one, but I was really excited to get Algra, which is, here she is. So for this round, for the second release, this was basically the day and night of Capri. So this is the Algra or Sheeny. So we were able to actually get both the head and the outfit that she came with. So this is Afterglow Whisper, Algra or Sheeny, and she was an edition size of 60 as well. And actually, let me correct myself. Opposites Attract wasn't the first collection. The actual first kind of like presentation was actually two Allegras. I remember getting the email from Gloria, but they haven't created the GMColl account yet at that time. And there were two Allegras. And when I saw the sculpt, the first thing I literally said was, oh my god, that is a gorgeous doll. And then when I saw they released Algra again this time for this, and I said, that is definitely Donatella Versace. So I literally had to enter that lottery, and I really wanted this doll. I am so happy that I was able to win her. So timing wise, this doll was actually released back in September. So yes, I've actually been sitting on this unboxing video for a while now. So this Algra actually also came with a fashion pack, which was sold separately. The head was actually sold at $100, which was like very surprising. And then this separate look was only $25, so I was very surprised with the price point of this collection, and thank you, I was really excited about that. I was like, oh, they're actually kind of affordable, and that made me really happy. And the first thought I had was to actually use these shoes on this look. So it's basically like platform Versace shoes by one of our favorite designers, Michael MJ Buana. So I'm going to tag him as well. And I also did an unboxing video for his shoes. Definitely check that out. But so this Algra was basically a Hungarian skin tone. I didn't have a Hungarian skin tone. I did have an FR white. So the matching is a little off, but I did order a Hungarian. So we shall see later on if I do decide to switch it out. But for now, I'm really happy with her having an FR white body. So the edition size for this Algra head was actually 60 as well. I don't know what the edition size for the fashion pack is. I'm assuming also 60, but I really, really, really love how simple, and of course, I love anything that is like nude or beige tone in terms of colors for the doll. So that is really exciting that this was provided. And of course, it's also giving that Versace look. So let's go ahead and put on the look on her and let's see how it looks. So while we're putting on the look on her, let's talk about the face of today's collection. If you're not familiar with the face of today's collection, definitely go check out their Instagram account. You'll see the collection. I think that's 5 faces. They had Aurora, they had a new character, And then they also had another Algra, and then Azalea, and then another Aurora. But let me tell you, those 5 heads from that collection was just fire. And unfortunately, I actually didn't win any of the 5 heads that were offered at that time. But there is a little surprise coming. So hopefully I do get to do that unboxing video for you guys in a couple of weeks, because from that I'm hoping that I would get like even Azalea or another Aurora. So we shall see. I'm crossing my fingers that the Dolly gods or Dolly karma will be good to me, and we shall see. Other than that, let's go ahead and finish putting this outfit on her. And here is Afterglow Allegra Orsini. Here she is, looking just like fresh out of the Versace runway, or she also kind of looks like a younger Donatella Versace, and I really love her in this look, especially with those MJ Buona platforms. And here they are, just the 3 of them, casually just hanging out in their 3 black looks from Little Dress Shop. You probably saw this on another video of mine where I unboxed a bunch of outfits from Little Dress Shop, so definitely go check him out as well. But just look at that face for Aurora. She is really such a gorgeous doll, and I am not surprised that she literally captured the doll world's attention. And then look at the details of that dress, just gorgeous. And again, I am really excited for 2026, especially the dolls coming from GMColl. I just want to know what we're going to be getting from them. Not know, but I'm really excited because from the 2 previous so far that we're going to be getting in February from them, those dolls are, well, they look amazing. So yes, cross your fingers that I do get them, so I do get to review them for you guys. But definitely let me know down in the comments which one of the dolls you guys love from this basically presentation slash unboxing. Do you prefer the blonde-haired Aurora, the raven-haired, or do you like the Allegra doll, the one that looks like Donatella? So definitely let me know down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And again, happy 2026. And that is it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Laters.